Hello friends, this is Kumar and I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. Friends, today I am going to discuss with you Human Folly by Alexander Pope. Alexander Pope, born 1688, died 1744, was a leading poet of England in the first half of the 18th century. His poetry is critical and satiric and deals with human nature in the context of society. In his poems, he makes fun of different weaknesses that he sees in human life. The present poem, Human Folly, is an extract from his long poem, An Essay on Man, 1733-34. In this poem, the poet Alexander Pope mockingly says that just as a child becomes happy with a toy, so all their lives human beings pursue and find pleasure in insignificant things which do not enrich life in any way. He feels amused to see that however depraved or unfortunate one may be, one finds consolation in the belief that in some way one is still more fortunate than others. He criticizes the complacence of human beings because of which they do not make any effort to change or improve their lot, but still keep hoping that things will become better. So now let us read the poem Human Folly. Whatever the passion, knowledge, fame, or pelf. Passion here means strong emotion or feeling, which is often uncontrollable. Passion also means intense enthusiasm for something. Pelf means wealth or money. So, whatever the passion, knowledge, fame, or pelf, not one will change his neighbor with himself. So, here the poet is saying that किसी में कितना भी पैशन क्यों ना हो, नॉलेज किसी के पास कितनी भी क्यों ना हो, फेम क्यों ना हो, मनी कितनी ही किसी के पास क्यों ना हो, कोई भी उसके जैसा बनना नहीं चाहेगा, अपने आप को चेंज नहीं करना चाहेगा किसी के लिए. जो इंसान जैसा है वो उसी में खुश है. द लर्नड इज़ हैप्पी नेचर टू एक्सप्लोर. तो जो सीखा हुआ है ना, जिसको बड़ी नॉलेज है, तो वो चीज़ें एक्सप्लोर करने में खुश रहता है. द फूल इज़ हैप्पी दैट ही नोज़ नो मोर. तो जो बेवकूफ़ है उसे इसी बात की खुशी है कि उसे कुछ भी नहीं पता, इसी बात की खुशी है फूल को, बेवकूफ़ को. द रिच इज़ हैप्पी इन द प्लेंटी गिवन. तो रिच एक जो रिच इंसान है उसे जितना मिला है ना वो उसी में बहुत खुश है. सो द रिच इज़ हैप्पी इन द प्लेंटी गिवन. The poor contents him with the care of heaven. So here a poor person is satisfied with the thought that God will take care of him and compensate him with greater wealth and happiness in the life to come after death. See the blind beggar dance, the cripple sing. A cripple is a person whose arm or leg is damaged or does not function normally. See the blind beggar dance, the cripple sing. So here the poet is saying that the blind beggar dances means जो अंधा भिखारी है ना, उसे भी अपने लोट के ऊपर कोई भी निराशा नहीं है, वो ऐसे ही नाचता रहता है. जो क्रिपल है वो गाना गाता रहता है, तो उसे भी अपने लोट से, अपने भाग्य से कोई भी मतलब वो भी अपने लोट को चेंज नहीं करना चाहते हैं, वो जैसे हैं उसी में खुश हैं. ह्यूमन बींग्स का ये ऐसा नेचर ही है. द सोट अ हीरो, lunatic a king. Sot is a drunkard person, a person who is habitually drunk and is unable to think clearly. Under the influence of alcohol, he thinks that he is very brave and good. Hero is a kind of person of great courage or ability who is admired for bravery and noble qualities. The starving chemist in his golden views supremely blessed the poet in his muse. So here the word chemist means an alchemist. The alchemist experimented with chemical reactions of different elements to find out how to turn ordinary metals into gold. That process was never discovered, but an alchemist would spend whatever little money he had on experiments and so would often be starving, in the hope that one day he would become very rich after discovering the way of turning ordinary metals into gold. Alchemy later developed into chemistry. The starving chemist in his golden views are dreams of making gold from ordinary metals, supremely blessed the poet in his muse. Blessed means blessed or happy. Muse is an inspiration of a poet. In ancient Greek mythology, the Muses were 9 goddesses, each of whom represented an art or science. Poets often pray to a muse to inspire them. See some strange comfort every state attend. Comfort, something that gives strength or hope. Attend means go with. And pride, bestowed on all a common friend. Whatever we once condition, one feels proud of that state and considers oneself superior to others. Bestow on means give. See some fit passion every age supply. In every phase of life, there is some strong interest, and the pursuit of that interest keep one's busy and happy. Fit means appropriate, supply means provide. Hope travels through, nor quits us when we die. Behold the child, by nature's kindly law, pleased with the rattle, tickled with a straw. So a child may ask for anything and may start crying for it. Nature is kind in that a child is easily made happy with some slight thing. For example, by the sound of a rattle or on being tickled. Rattle is a toy for infants and small children. In Hindi it means junjuna. Some livelier plaything gives his youth delight. A little louder but as empty quiet. Scarves, garters, gold amuse his ripe stage. And weeds and prayer books are the toys of age. Pleased with this bubble still as that before. Till tired he sleeps and life's poor play is over. So these lines means that fine clothes and money delight a mature person in the same way as a rattle delights a child. Here scarves, garters represent fine clothes. Garters are strips of cloth or elastic material used to keep stockings in position. Counting the beads of a rosary and reading of prayer books keep one busy and give happiness in old age, but these activities too do not really enrich life. Bubble is a kind of child's toy, plaything, or something pretty, bright, and showy, but of hardly any value. So, in the last line, according to the poet, different activities at various stages of life are no more than insignificant playing. They appear like purposeful pursuits but are actually meaningless. So, here our this poem ends. I hope you understand the poem very well, and if you understand the poem, then please like, share, and subscribe the channel. This much all in this lecture. Thank you very much for joining us. Stay tuned for further lectures.